Even if they don't, that's totally okay. Hi, welcome, welcome. I'm streaming both on Instagram and on YouTube, so if you notice me looking around, that is why. So, guys, the title of this video, Boundaries and Honoring Yourself. Guys, holy crap. I literally had a moment of so much awareness, so much clarity, and I wanted to share it with you because I feel like somebody today, somebody here needs to hear that message, right? I'm coming from the place of I was literally triggered not that long ago today with my boundaries, with what I tolerate, with what I'm allowing, with who I'm letting into my space. And the thing that I realized is that nobody is making me do any of this stuff, right? So, upholding my boundaries, telling people where my lines are. Hi, welcome in, my love. Telling people where my line is, like where they're able to go and not go, and where they should cross and not cross. And it's up to me to decide where that is. The thing is that sometimes we're afraid to say no. Sometimes we're afraid to call a spade, to bring people up to speed, to say, hell no, we're not crossing this line. Hi, Dira, welcome. I didn't have your name, my love. Welcome in. So, all of that to say that sometimes we need to just speak up. Sometimes we need to say, we're not going to pass this boundary. We're not going to cross this line. And I have found myself having a lot of basic moments of like, hi, welcome, my love. Literally sitting here wondering, what the hell? What the hell? When did it become okay to set a time for, let's say, an hour or two and going over that without letting people know this is as much as I'm willing to give? Sometimes we overbook our calendar. We say yes to people and things that we don't really care about. Guys, we are just afraid of our greatness. And I'm speaking from a place of vulnerability because my frustration is that I am willing to make time in my schedule, in my life, to be loved, to be liked by friends, to be liked by, communities I belong on. And that's great and all. But my job as a coach, my job as a human being is to do the work to get to a place where I don't need that validation. I can give it to myself. Saying no, it's literally a full sentence, but I'm afraid to disappoint. I'm afraid to hurt feelings. I'm afraid to go there. And y'all, as of yesterday, I'm in a very effort energy. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube or here on IG, but I'm on a mission of I don't care. I'm going to call and speak the things that I see because what am I afraid of? Perception? Okay. My job as a coach is to call people higher. What that looks like is living by what I teach, living by what I preach. And sometimes we've outgrown a space, we've outgrown some people, we've outgrown situations, and we're willing to sacrifice because their perception and their opinion of who you are as a friend, who you are as a coach seems to matter. And I hear the word seems to matter. Hi, Tina, welcome in, my love. Seems to matter more than how you actually feel. It's okay to say no. It's okay to not let other people like keep you from your boundaries. You've already decided by setting the calendar, the time, whatever, to say this is what I'm able to do in one day. But I will offer it was kind of my fault to allow it. It was kind of my fault to get upset. The reason you get mad is because if you don't communicate this invisible line, people don't know how much they can push. So they're going to push. They're going to be like over and over and over until you hit a point of frustration. So I'm a generator in human design. This is frustration, and this is how you're supposed to handle it. Respond. Talk to that part of you that's like, why are you sacrificing? Why are you settling? Why are you letting people step all over your boundaries and literally call you out of character, make you come down from all the work that you've done, from all the things that you have handled, that you have looked at, that you have worked through to make them comfortable? Like, what service am I giving to someone if I know better and I don't do better? I lead by example, right? But yet I'm sitting over here just allowing my boundaries to be trampled without saying anything, without bringing awareness to it. And then I'm the one that's upset. You know why? Because I know better. I know that my job is to call people higher, is to tell people the truth, is to say, I've done the work to know that this is a hell no. This is where the line is. Let me show you the boundaries. Now, if people don't respect them, you're supposed to change your behavior. And I caught myself just repeat offender, repeat offender, repeat offender. Y'all, that is exhausting. It literally is exhausting. So, when I'm talking about honoring yourself, it's okay to be huge. It's okay to be amazing. It's okay to take up space. It's okay to shine. Let it fucking be. It's okay that you are bright. It's okay that you can fill a room. If someone else can't hold their place and do their part, why should you have to carry them? Why should you like allow over and over again people who, and again, no judgment of better or worse, because I don't believe in that. I feel like we're all capable of the same thing, right? But misery loves company. People love to sit in their pain. People love to check in with their suffering and, oh, woe me, life is hard. Y'all, you sometimes you get sucked into the black hole of other people's shit because you're valuing their opinion more than your own. And I want to really say that out loud. Why do we value other people's opinions more than our own? When we work on ourselves and we set a boundary and we say no, that's a full sentence. It doesn't come with an explanation. It doesn't come with an I'm sorry. We do not put a comma. It's a period. It's done, right? But it's up to us to withhold it. It's up to us to say no more. It's up to us to say, I've had enough. And sometimes it's in little things like letting your parents show up whenever they feel like it, or working really, really hard for a friend who doesn't reciprocate. And this is from past experience, right? Of like going all in on like a company or something, and then they let you down and you're disappointed. It's like in high school when you did the group project and you did your part, but they never did. They never showed up, they never did the work, and then you're mad because you were willing to do the work and you gave them the credit to ride on your coattails. And for me, I'm in this season of, again, F it. I find that this level of awareness, this level of work comes with a lifestyle. And what I mean by the lifestyle is you are embodying the thing that you're preaching. If I'm going to sit here and talk to you guys about healing and boundaries and honoring yourself and really doing the work, trust me, I'm going to show you how it's done. I'm going to open up about the pieces and the parts that like no one wants to bring awareness to because I'm human too. I know what it feels like. I literally experience it like day after day. Hell, today I caught myself out of character just being like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. And then when it was time for me to shine, let me tell y'all this story. Oh, I don't even know. Let me try to get Instagram set up. Oh, I might not be able to go live and that's okay on there, but literally, guys, I went live on TikTok for the first time ever. I have never done that before. And today, what ended up happening is I go live on TikTok and 508 people showed up. 508, not five, not two, 508. Do you know what happened to me? I shut it down. I got scared. I was like, oh my God, 500 people showed up for me. What is happening? I shrunk. I got scared. I literally had men and exes and all of this convoluted energy in TikTok. And I'm like, oh my God, I can bring 500 people to watch and to like literally watch me for 10 minutes, just like make a fool out of myself. Imagine if I were showing up in my power and with the energy that I bring. And I said, F it, I have 500 eyes on me. Hi, my love, welcome in. I had 508, well, double eyeballs. So do the math on that. Over 1,000 eyeballs on me. And I shrunk. And this is what we do. This is what I preach. This is what I tell women. Like, why do you shrink? Y'all, I lived it. I am telling you because I'm allowing you to see that I am you. When I say the little Geordies of the world, this is why I'm doing the work with you. I'm going through it myself, but it ends today. If I'm able to get 500 people to tune in for over 10 minutes and watch me, why do I shrink? Right? Because I don't think I'm good enough, because I'm letting my friends down, because I'm outgrowing a place, because I'm not promoting someone else's stuff. For my friends, I ride so hard, y'all. I go all in. I'm like, I love you. I believe in your business. You're amazing. When it was my time to shine, I was like, oh crap, 500 people. And it sounds so petty or childish sitting here as a business owner to be like, wow, anybody would be like, damn, I got 500 eyeballs on me. That is amazing, right? But as a human being, I shrunk. Here's the thing, I'm aware. And that is the difference between somebody who's like a self-aware, not even self-aware. Let's talk about the low vibrational energy of like, oh my God, woe me, life is so hard. Can you imagine becoming aware and just saying, never again? The next time I have, hi Brita, welcome in, my love. The next time I have 500 eyeballs on me, you guys better hold the F on because I'm going to go all out. I don't care if Obama is in the room. I don't care if my ex is in the room. I'm going to preach. I'm going to tell you what I'm here to do, the work that I do. And I literally got so upset with myself coming out of that TikTok live and being like, wow, I was able to rally 500 people in 10 minutes. What am I afraid of? That I'm not going to be able to support myself or make money for my business or do all this stuff. And this is why I'm coming live, because I'm like, I might as well just spit out all of this frustration that's coming up, because this is a lesson for someone. Who here is guilty of shrinking? Oh, and I'm raising my hand, guys. Who here is guilty of shrinking? Who here, when given the opportunity, fumbled it? Who here, when they had an opportunity to be big, was like, no, because I'm letting my friends down. No, because my family doesn't get it. No, because who cares? Just honor yourself. Your soul is ready. The work that you're here to do, just show up. And again, I'm ugh, preaching and speaking to myself. Because as of an hour ago, when I had 500 eyeballs on me, I felt all of that and I focused on the wrong thing. I focused on the fact that one of my exes was in the room. Are you kidding me? I have a business. I have to pay my own bills. And I'm sitting here worried about one person when there were 507 other people in the room. That is what we do to ourselves. That is where we betray ourselves. We put somebody else's opinion, somebody else's idea, somebody else's words above our own. Why? Right? So, this frustration, this is me showing you that it's okay to F it up. It's okay to mess up because I get to try again. If I want to go live on TikTok right now, I could, and watch me get 500 eyeballs. And even if I don't, I know that I am willing to try again. That is the purpose of inner work. That is the purpose of showing up. Literally 2.0, my group that I have was built around this. Hi, Magali. Around the fact that it doesn't mean that you're not going to mess up. It doesn't mean that you're not going to let yourself down, quote unquote. But we are so effing hard on ourselves, you guys. It's okay to try again. It's okay to show up different. It's okay that you messed up one time. Pick up the mic and just speak. It's literally that simple. And what I'm doing now by broadcasting on YouTube, y'all, this is my second live on YouTube, and the first one I fumbled along with TikTok, right? And now we're here on Instagram, which I do often, but it's like, why? It's a comfort thing. It's that, oh my God, I'm expanding beyond my comfort because I'm comfortable with a room full of what, 50 to 100 women? But when I got 500, I was like, oh, that's too much. Why don't we believe that we get to have it all? Why don't we believe that it's okay if 10 times that amount of people showed up? If 5,000 people showed up, I still get to be Jordy. With that frustration came awareness of like, oh my God, I am so effing big. And it's not from a place of arrogance. It's holy crap. 500 people stayed for 10 minutes watching me. Yeah, you might say, oh, pretty privileged. Guys were looking at her. Oh, they don't really care about your business. It doesn't matter. Press is press. People watching you, talking about what you're doing, you hitting a message and speaking to their soul, that could literally change your life. It is life-changing stuff. So this is me just speaking to one, myself, so all the little Jordies of the world, and really just giving you permission to, it's okay to F up, pick it back up and do it all over again, right? And on that note, like I said, to be successful, it comes with the lifestyle of, I understand what it looks like to become aware. It's like when somebody crosses a boundary and you're like, oh, I don't like that. I don't want them to do it again. Communicate it. That is what I'm doing is, okay, get when the time comes back, trust me, I'm going to show up completely different. That's what I'm doing right now. This video may reach 1,000, might not, but I don't care because it's something that was literally suffocating me to think of, wow, I fumbled that ball. TikTok isn't even my target audience. TikTok wasn't even the idea. The truth is, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. The mindset was, ooh, I can bring the masses to YouTube. Maybe 5 people will show up. But when 500 did, I'm like, what do you do with 500 people? Where do you put them? Oh my God. Those are real problems. I want 500 people on my live at all times. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Just don't be afraid of your calling. Don't be afraid to be big. Because what I realized today, besides the fact that my ex tuned in, it was like, do you know who I am? How big I am? How I can fill a room? how 500 people were willing to tune in and literally bear with me as I was going through my own inner dialogue of, Jordy, you're not good enough. The self-saboteur came up and I was like, oh my God, I am fumbling. And then I watched, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to make you cry, but maybe I need to, right? I literally watched the replay of that video and I was like, damn, that was actually really good. Like what I did say in those few minutes, that 10 minutes that I was live, was amazing. So if one of those 508 people heard the message, it mattered. I showed up. It's not even about the number, it's about the size of you, the magnitude of you, and how we talk ourselves out of our potential. You guys, it's as simple as fucking trying. When you're up to bat, you're not always going to, and I'm talking sports like I understand them, but you're not always going to hit a home run. But you are going to show up and bat again and again and again. And the day that you hit that home run, celebrate it. Today was not that day. But I will tell you what, this moment right here with all of you on YouTube, thank you for being here, and all of you on Instagram, feels like a home run because I was afraid. I was scared. I felt the butterflies. I felt the expansion, and I effing did it anyways. I thought about crawling in a hole and being like, oh my God, 500 people were watching. I should hide. And instead, I'm saying, fuck it. I'm going to show you my scars. I'm going to show you my pain. I'm going to show you how frustration looks. You know what I was doing? I came outside to cool off, to like get some air and be like, F it. I picked out my journal and I started writing a ton of stuff. And I'm just like, you know how Mean Girls was like, dear effing, whatever the heck, like really angry letter? That's where I was. And then a friend of mine, thank you, community, guys, get you some good freaking friends who are going to call you higher and say, get up and try again. If you don't have that, y'all 2.0, that is the community where I'm going to help you do that. But it's not about pitching. It's about telling you if you don't have it, someone already built it. And if they haven't built it, build it yourself. There are people waiting on you. There are people waiting on you to show up. And if one person got the message, then I did my job. The thing about being human and going through these heavy emotions like anger and frustration is that this is where we work it out. We want to sit here and gossip and be like, oh my God, life is so hard. I fucked up. Whoa, me. Y'all, how many mistakes have all of us made? How many mistakes, how many times have you gotten up to bat and gotten it wrong? But that's not what counts. How many more times did you get back up? Thank you. Yes, Dira. How many more times did you get back up? That is what people remember. Because when somebody helps you, when somebody reaches you, when somebody's able to speak to your soul, you don't care how many times they didn't catch you, how many times they didn't show up, how many times they failed. You're just grateful because they were there the one time that you needed someone to see you, that you needed someone to speak to you. And that's what I'm telling myself. Because I could sit here and be like, oh my God, I messed up, 500 people. Y'all, if I could get 500, wait till I have 5,000. Wait till I have 50,000. I want 5 million in a room because I am capable of getting that times 10. So I'm not going to sit here and talk myself out of every opportunity and every blessing that God has for me because I messed up today. You know what's crazy? I didn't mess up. I feel like this moment, this frustration, this live, this is my purpose. This is what I'm here to do. It's bigger than Mrs. Perfect. I'm a coach. Life is so great. Let me show you what it really looks like. This shit is not cake, right? It's like eating vegetables every day. One of my mentors used to say, eat your okra every day, eat your okra. And okra's slimy and gross and green, but I get it. This is what it looks like on the back. Yes, Brita, line 3. Show people who you are. Let them see the real. This lifestyle, this blessing, everything that you got is actually like eating vegetables every day because it is actual work. The work, sometimes you're yelling at your partner. Sometimes you're writing in your journal. Sometimes you're crying in the gym. Show up again. Get up again. Do not give up. There are people waiting on you. Just like right now, I'm feeling the energy of there were people here for me too. And however many more women, especially if you've never met me and this reached you, I love you. You are not alone. You are going to make it through this. One mistake, and I might get emotional because I remember, I remember having one person who made a video and spoke directly to my soul. I remember watching videos when I was at the lowest points in my life and literally feeling like, wow, she was speaking to me. If you are new to me, oh, I hate that I'm crying, but you know what? That's where we're at, right? If you are that person and this message reached you, I am so glad I got back up again. I am so glad I did not let my inner saboteur and my inside voice tell me, you failed, you can't get back up, you can't fix it. Because for you is the reason I showed back up. And again, we're all human. I'm giving you permission to just let the world see it because your mission and your purpose is not about perfection. It's about continuing to show up. It's about consistency. Like when you started working out at the gym, sometimes we work on our spiritual body, sometimes we work on our physical body, sometimes we work on our mental body. So our mindset might be strong, but then we're letting down our body, we're letting down our spirit. Our spirituality might be tight, but then we're letting down in other areas. Y'all, one at a time. Rome was not built in a day, one step at a time. And even when you mess it up, it might be the most beautiful thing that you created because people got to see you. And I don't mean the you that's like with makeup and perfect. I mean the you that's like raw and real because this is the woman that my friends know. This is the woman that my partner knows. This is the woman that my family knows. So I'm letting you in because this is bigger than business. This is bigger than 500 people who watch. Who knows if this message will even be seen beyond the people that are in the room? But for me, this is a moment where I fell down and I got back up again. And I pray that this message reaches who it needs to so that you do the same thing. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your potential. Do not give up on the magnitude of your mission. You are here for things that you can't even imagine. When you get out of your own way, imagine you speaking to someone whose story you share. Imagine reaching someone who needs a friend just like you, someone who knows what it feels like to go through a divorce, someone who knows what it feels like to go through sexual trauma, whatever the thing is that brought you in the journey with these people. Like for me, my little Jordies, y'all, I see pain. I know pain. When I see pain, I step in. You know why? Because I remember what it felt like when that was me. I remember what it felt like when I had no one else. I remember what it felt like to be this big and be like, I'm never going to get back up again. Oh my God, I lost my job. Oh my God, I have no money. Oh my goodness, what does it mean if I can't do this or I can't do that? And somehow, some way, a voice found me. God found me. My friends were there. YouTube was there. A speaker was there. A book was there. Sometimes what saves your life is somebody saying F it and just pressing the button, even when it's uncomfortable. So that's what I'm doing. There wasn't any thought behind this video. There wasn't any, I don't even know how to explain it to you other than I was literally suffocating with emotion. And I'm like, if I don't let this out, and I swallow this message, somebody who needs me in this moment to be vulnerable, come on, Boogie. Somebody who needs me in this moment to be vulnerable and show up is going to miss out on what they need. So, ladies, sorry, my dog is crying here in the background. I think she feels my energy. But the reality of this is, let me mirror for you. There's this song that comes to mind of Scars to Your Beautiful. And I don't remember the exact lyrics, but it's something along the lines, if you're hurting, let me be your mirror to help you see yourself a little bit clearer because there's a light that shines within you that you can't see. But let me help you. Let me be the person that shows you what's there for you. Oh, well, that's lovely. She puked on the floor. Well, I am on live. Are you okay, Pookie? See, this is real life. This is unedited. This is literally where we're at. I'm so sorry that is on video. You okay, Pookie? I think that's my cue. I think that's my cue to get off. But ladies, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for just even being witness to this moment because I promise you that me doing this and going through this, if it means being uncomfortable, it means I'm growing. If it means putting myself in a situation where I don't even have the words, it's okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's my sign, ladies. Let me go take care of my baby. But I love you all. Coco's good. I promise she's okay. She probably just ate something she wasn't supposed to. But let's end it for today. I'm just feeling like I need to go live a little bit more often. And I need to be a little bit more intentional with like reaching out to my community and just speaking from the heart because it's time. It's time to stop hiding. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to just show up for the people who need it. And today, my loves, I'm here for you and I'm here for myself. But anyways, I love you all. Let me go take care of my child. You guys are like technically my babies too, but I think right now she needs her mommy. So love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye, IG.